Good morning. Today I'm going to be reading the first few pages of Queen of Darkness by Tony Bradman. This is this term's book for Year 4. Chapter 1, The Roman Way. The Royal Palace of the Iceni, Eastern Britain, 60 CE. The winter sun was low in the sky when Rhianna burst out of the roundhouse, pulling her little sister Aleri along behind her. Rhianna stomped off up the muddy track, away from the house that had been their home for as long as she could remember, keeping hold of Aleri and ignoring the stares of their neighbours. Most of them had come out of their houses to listen to the row that had just taken place. "Where are we going, Rhianna?" said Aleri. "It'll be dark soon." "I know that," said Rhianna. "We're going to speak to the king." "But I don't want to go anywhere in the dark," said Aleri, dragging her heels, trying to hold Rhianna back. "I want to be inside, by the fire. I want my supper." Rhianna halted and turned to face her sister. "Stop whining, Aleri," she snapped, the fury of the argument still surging through her like a river in full flood after the rain. "Didn't you hear Maguna? Our stepmother has thrown us out, which means there might not be any supper for either of us tonight, or perhaps ever again. So unless I do something about it, we're going to starve to death. Do you understand me?" "Yes, Rhianna," Aleri whispered, her bottom lip quivering. She was 7 summers old and small for her age, and so was Rhianna, who was 5 summers older. Rhianna had her father's coarse red hair, a great tangle of it that she kept tied back, but Aleri had the same black hair as her mother. Their eyes were different colours too. Rhianna's a bright cornflower blue, Aleri's as brown as the fur of an otter. Tears filled Aleri's eyes now, and Rhianna's heart softened. She had always felt close to her sister, and had always wanted to protect her from harm. Rhianna hugged Aleri, and felt her trembling like a frightened puppy. The cold wasn't helping, Rhianna realised with a pang of guilt. In her anger, she'd not stopped to find Aleri's warm winter cloak before she'd stormed out, scooping up her sister with her. The two of them were only wearing thin tunics and leggings, and that certainly wasn't enough in this bitter air. "I'm sorry, Aleri," she said quietly, kissing the top of her sister's head and catching her familiar scent. "I shouldn't have said all of that. I'm just upset. You know how angry Maguna makes me. Don't worry, I'll make sure you get some supper tonight. I've never let you down, have I?" Well, what an interesting and exciting start to this term's book. Thank you very much. There'll be some more later.